Today we are going to be simulating games with a 0-star team until we win the Retro Bowl. Now I am now the new head coach of the Detroit Lions, and as you can see there are 0 players on the roster, which is basically the Lions in real life, so it doesn't even matter that much. Oh great, I can now choose a player to return kickoffs. I wish I had a player, but to make this a little bit easier, however many wins I get each season is how many players I get decided in the next off season. So this first season will be completely no players, and if we win no games, it will be like that again. But if we win one game, we get to sign one player the next off season. And another little twist to this video, every 2 seasons, the difficulty goes up by 1. So it will start on seasons 1 and 2 are on easy, 3 and 4 are on medium, 5 and 6 are on hard, and 7 and 8 are on extreme. So as expected, our first game is a loss, 22-0. I don't know how anyone on our team is going to be... The morale didn't even go down, even though I criticized it, because there's literally no one there. Is that what happens? If you have 0 players, your morale is always at 75%? I think we're going to be finding out some pretty interesting things this video. Game 2, we actually scored a touchdown. But still, lost by 3 scores. It's not that great. Okay, I can't. We only lost by 2 points. Our defense actually showed up, but still, we only put up 10. It's hard to win if you only put up 10. We're winning by 10 points. We get the win with a 0-star team. Our first win of the season. That's 1 player we can sign in the next offseason. 16-3. Things are actually looking up for us. We're gonna at least not have a 0-star team this entire episode. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We won. We scored 19 points. We're on a 2-game winning streak here. How is that even possible? We're praising the team. This is crazy. And now we're at 85%? Alright, this makes no sense. But I'm happy. I'm really happy about this. Overtime against Kansas City and we lose. But our 2-game winning streak is snapped. We win 7-3 the next week against the Bears, so at least we own the Bears. But that's our 3rd win. That's 3 players that we can sign in the offseason so far. We beat Green Bay. We're getting wins. We're taking dubs here. We just won again. That's back-to-back games. Once again, we're at 5 wins. We went 5-12. We're going to be able to draft 5 players. We're entering the draft right now. Who do we want? We just want talent. We want talent. Let's take this guy. First pick, Kit Soro. Interesting name, but it's a receiver. 5-star potential. Okay. I didn't even scout. He was just by far the best player on there. All right, we're gonna need defense. We got a couple more picks left. We'll take Mario Blake. Well, we'll also need a quarterback. I think Fortner is better. We'll sign Fortner. We'll sign Caden Rupkich. I don't know how you say that. But we got defense now, and we're going to sign a tight end, Darius Irving, for the last pick. This is our 5-player team. It's a 2.5-star offense, 1-star defense. But I think this team can win quite a few games this season. Okay, going into the next season with our 5-player team, how many of these can we win? So we do lose our first game. That's kind of a disappointment. So we finally get our first win against Tampa Bay. An actual good team. So we're at 1-4. It did take us 5 weeks to get a win. So we beat Green Bay again. Alright, we own Green Bay. We also get a big win against the Jets, 20-3. We're at 3-6. We've won a couple games straight now too. So things are actually looking pretty good. That's already 3 more players we can sign. We won again. We're at 4-6. 4 straight wins, guys. I cannot make this up. We're at 5-6. We're literally in the playoff hunt. I don't know what to say. This team might actually be really good. So our 4th-game winning streak is broken, but we still are at 5-7. That's definitely very promising. Okay, this guy. 2,500 yards, 22 touchdowns. Okay, Kit Soro was apparently a great first pick. I think we're going to re-sign all these guys. Okay, as you can see, we have 7 picks in this draft, which means that's how many players we're going to be able to sign. It will bring us to a full 12-player team. So I think we definitely need a running back. Let's start off right away with running backs. But we're signing Dak. So our RB is good. But we're definitely going to need help on defense. Our defense struggled. So we're going to sign some of these guys. These guys look pretty good. Brings our defense up there. We got 3 picks left. Who should we sign here? I think we should keep going on defense. Who's the best out of all these defensive players? All right, Jacob Long. I think we're going to need a defensive lineman, though. We'll sign Chris King, which means we got 2 players left, both third rounders. Sign this guy. We really need help on our defense, so that should be helpful. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and sign this wide receiver. What's his potential? All right, 2-star. Not good, but still. We got a full team now. A 4.5-star defense and a 3.5-star offense. That's really good. We have a great team. We are going to have to bump this up to medium difficulty, but these next 2 years, I think they're going to be Retro Bowl or bust. Okay, so our first game we lose. That's not a great start. What is happening with this team? So we finally get our first win. It might be a little late, but I mean, a win is a win. Okay, so we're back to our winning ways. 2-game winning streak, 3-game winning streak. Let's go. This is how it works. We just lose a ton of games at the beginning, then we go on a winning streak. I have no idea why, but we're at 500. This is the first time we've been in the playoff picture. We're in the wild card spot. Well, there goes our winning streak. Okay, we're back. This is the first time in this series where we've had a winning record. We're 5-4. We're at 8-8 now. We just lost to Green Bay. We're still in the hunt at 8-8, but our only way of getting in the playoffs is if Tampa Bay loses and we win. And we're facing Minnesota. So this is going to be insanely hard. Can we win? The playoffs depend on this. We're up. All right, we're down now. End of third quarter, we're down 7. Can we pull it off? We lost by 1 point. Hey, it wouldn't have mattered. Tampa Bay won, but we finished 8-9. That was definitely a huge improvement from last season. We're going to be able to sign 8 players, and since we don't have any room on our roster, how this is going to work is basically we can cut or /trade any of these guys and sign up to 8 new ones. And I also now have a nice amount of coaching credits. We're going to be able to sign some free agents as well. So hopefully I'm going all out for this next season. It's the last season on medium mode, which is definitely winnable. I'm going to sign a ton of big free agents using coaching credits, and whatever else, we're just going to do the draft. So we'll see what happens here. So we're going to have to re-sign these people, and we don't have a lot of cap space. So hopefully we're going to be able to re-sign all of them. Kit Soro has too low morale. Are you kidding me? We're not going to be... I should have thought of that. We can't re-sign Kit. That's tragic. He was so good. We're going to be able to re-sign these guys, though, but that's terrible. No. Kit Soro, our best player, is gone. We're going to have to sign in a receiver now. Okay, let's sign some free agents. All right, we're signing this guy right off the bat. Drew Bortles. Costs 20 CCs. Small price to pay, though. Alright, we're going into the draft now. We got good linebackers here. Do we want to get rid of a linebacker? Long? I guess yeah, we'll get rid of Long. We're signing a new linebacker, maybe a little bit better than Long, so that will be nice. We're also going to want a better receiver than Olave here, so we're going to trade him. And we'll take this guy with 4-star potential, Jack Bird. So we got a brand new receiving duo now. Alright, we'll take some more free agents. We're going to trade Chris King, even though he was good for us, because there's a better guy right here. 4.5-star potential, 16 coaching credits. We got a new defensive lineman. We're going to cut one of our defensive backs, and we're going to sign Samson Epps. He's a lot better. We only have 22 CCs left, but, I mean, this is looking very solid so far. We're trading one of our defensive linemen, so we can sign this guy, TJ Kroom, 5-star potential. Look at this defense. It's a 5-star defense, a 4.5-star offense. We're not going to be able to re-sign anyone else because we're out of CCs, but look at this team. Here we go. First game. We better win our first game for once. And we do, 24-3. Alright, that's how we start things off. Can we beat Minnesota? Minnesota has been our weakness, and we can. We only put up 9, but our defense, I'm telling you, our defense is insane. They allow Minnesota to a shutout. That's crazy. So we finally lost our first game, which is kind of a stinker, but we are in control of our division at 4-1. This is by far the best start we've ever had. We just had our highest scoring game yet, 31-3 over the New York Giants. We're at 8-1. We're actually in a really good conference so far because we're 8-1 and we're the number 3 seed. We're still behind Tampa Bay and San Francisco. How do we lose to Washington again? Well, the 2-game losing streak isn't helping. And there it is. For the first time today, the Detroit Lions have won their division, and we're only like half a game, maybe 1.5 games behind Tampa Bay for the number 2 seed. So maybe we can get that number 2 seed. We'll see. We're now half a game behind Tampa Bay. We have 1 game left. If we win this game and they lose their game, we move up to the number 2 seed. Here we go, facing Minnesota. Can we get the win? Maybe take the number 2 seed. We get the win. And Tampa Bay wins. But we went 14-3. That's crazy. That should be a number 1 seed. That probably would be a number 1 seed in the AFC. We just got unlucky with how good this conference was. But Epps, 5 interceptions, 2 fumbles. That's crazy. That's one of the best stat lines I've seen out of a defensive back. And then 5 interceptions to 18 tackles. What is that ratio? Alright, that's just weird. But 6 turnovers for Greg Tololo, which is that's one of the weirdest stat lines I've ever seen. So everyone did very good on this team, actually. There wasn't anyone that did bad. But can we win in the playoffs? That's all that matters. Who are we going to be facing first? We're going to be facing New Orleans. Can we win this game? We're up by 8. Can we get this? New Orleans get a score. They get the 2-pointer. Alright, this is not good. We get the field goal, and we win. Let's go. We won a playoff game. Facing Philadelphia, come on. We're going into overtime. We get the ball first. We're throwing it. We keep it on the ground. Touchdown. They get another chance, though. Get a stop, defense. Come on, defense. Fisher, no. Please. They get it. They score the point after. We get the ball again. Overtime number 2. Alright, this is getting all my nerves. Can we get the score? We can, and we won. We're going to the conference championship. In the conference championship against the 16-1 Rams. I wish we were facing Tampa Bay. They were kind of our rivals. But can we win this, please? Alright, we go up by 7. We're up by 14. We're up by 15 points. We're going to the Retro Bowl. The Lions are going to the Retro Bowl. Let's go. We're the NFC champions. We're 1 game away from winning this. And we're facing a 5-star defense, but only a 2-star offense. 9-8 Baltimore. That's kind of a weird combination. I'm surprised a 9-8 team even made the Retro Bowl. Alright, that's kind of weird. But we're simming this. Can we win? Can we put away the challenge? We're up by 10. We're up by 4. Come on. Going into the 4th. We're about to score. Incomplete. Nope. Alright, field goal. We're up by 7. Come on. Baltimore punts. Let's go. We're going to win this. Oh, no. We're punting. Alright. They need a miracle. We sack. We won. We won. In the 4th year, the Detroit Lions have won the Retro Bowl. Oh my goodness, that took over an hour. But that was crazy. Alright, I don't even care about this. Show me the fireworks. Show me the fireworks. There they are. Let's go. The whole squad celebrating this victory. It only took 4 years. On medium difficulty, we assembled the perfect team, and it paid off. We did it. Let's go. This was a crazy video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe for more crazy content like this, and see you guys in the next video.